I've wanted to talk to Luke about this all day, and that is the fact
Christ.
that obviously Tottenham have changed their bio on Twitter to Coys.
Oh.
Now, there are two rumours. There is either the rumour that obviously his new documentary is coming out on Spurs Play, and this is obviously them marketing it, or could it be a contract coming out for him? So, Luke, I've come to you, mate.
Yeah, it's got to be a new contract, doesn't it? From a boy, Lucas. No, look, I think how long has he got left now? Like a year?
I think it's
left
a
on his
year.
contract? Yeah, so I think it's just another year contract extension. I think there were reports that he'd said something like, now Spurs are back we've had 2 years out of the Champions League, and now we're back in the Champions League. Like, I want to do everything I can type of thing. And, I think why not? I think the kind of things that Conte has talked about him in preseason, maybe I'm not raving about Lucas as a right wing back, but if it's a position that he has to play every now and again, why not? And I don't know, I just think he's a happy, smiley chappy. All those things like I'm buzzing about. So yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah, and I thought I'd ask you first because obviously I know how much you love him. But there's lots, like you said, he's tried him at right wing back. It could be his new kind of position that he has to play now and again, depending on who we're playing. So I don't know. I love Lucas Moura. Mum loves Lucas Moura. Luke loves
your mum's got good taste. That's why.
Well, literally, the other player she liked left, so she had to choose Lucas. But Wes, what I want to get your kind of take, because obviously I know Luke loves Lucas to bits. Like, are you on the same kind of vibe? Would you mind him staying in the club? Because I think the way he gels the squad members together, I think is something also that we need to remember. It's not just how they perform on the pitch, it's the morale in it. And I think, obviously, the South Korea tour, I mean, there's certain players that haven't been. I won't name them because I don't want to talk about them. But with them not there and Lucas being around there, and the vibe has been so good. So even having Lucas around the dressing room is obviously a great vibe. He's got to stay.
Yeah, I think if you're a Spurs fan, you love Lucas Moura. That's it. The end of it. That's it. That's the tweet almost. Not only for Amsterdam, but the little things that he does, and he is so fully Tottenham. You want him to do so well, and he's one of those players that if anybody deserves like winning a trophy with us, it's him. He's a great character. You look at the way he kind of took Vinicius under his wing in a really, really difficult time for people in general. And he just sort of took him under his wing, really helped him settle in and things like that. He's done the same with Emerson. He's doing the same with Richarlison now. And like you said, Hollie, those things really go unnoticed. But yeah, he's a great kind of person to have around. Look, we've seen Moussa Sissoko play at right wing back, so anything must be an upgrade on that, surely. Well, I say that, we've seen Emerson as well. But, I think he's one of those that will almost happily do a shift for the team. Mm-hmm. Like you say, Conte's shifted him at right wing back. Yeah, no, I'll do it for you, Gaffer. Don't worry. He's one of those players I think that every sort of club needs to have. I think he's similar to Davis in that he doesn't really moan if he doesn't get too much game time. He just knows he's got to work hard in training to be in the manager's thoughts. And yeah, I wouldn't mind too much if he stayed. Don't get me wrong, there's been times where he's frustrated the life out of me. And I'm like, well, is it perhaps time to part ways? But I think just as a person, he's brilliant. He genuinely loves the club, and that's rare. And obviously, who can forget Amsterdam? He's given every Spurs fan the best moment of their lives, pretty much. So yeah, look, if Lucas does stay, or that would be great. If it's a new documentary, I might have to sign up to Spurs Play to watch it. I haven't got around to signing up yet, so I haven't watched the Conte 202 days either. So if anybody wants to let me know what it is like, then yeah, please let me know. So yeah, like I say, Lucas right wing back could do him a world of good, to be fair. But I think that then depends on who we shift out first, because I think there's a few that we need to get rid of, as I mentioned earlier, before we even think about anybody else coming in.